Remarketing can be a very powerful tool in terms of getting specific groups of users to convert into your customers. For example, if you're running an e-commerce shop and you can identify users who have placed items into the shopping cart but who haven't actually completed their purchases. So this would be perfect targeting audience for remarketing. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create and how to manage remarketing audiences in Google Analytics and how to use them in your advertising account to create a remarketing campaign. Come with me, I'll show you.
So where do we start? I would suggest we start by logging into the Google Analytics account and by finding the Admin tab. Under the Admin tab, first of all, you should make sure if your Google Analytics account is linked to the Adwords account, where you want to run your remarketing campaigns later. So just go to Adwords linking and check this tab. Make sure it is linked to your Google Adwords account. If not, just link it here by clicking on New Link Ad Group and by choosing your Adwords account. Now we're gonna go back, and the next step is you find the tab Remarketing. This is where you will set up your remarketing. Once you're here, you will see the configuration, and you want to choose the all website data and select your destination account, which is your Adwords account you have just linked to your Google Analytics account. Then press next step and enable for remarketing. So now this is done. The next step, you want to create an audience. So this is the audience that you can define. You can go on Edit, and here you will see that by default the first audience which is created is the audience 30 days. That means all users of your website in the past 30 days. So let's just keep it like this, and then you can rename your audience all users 30 days and save. Once you have created the new audience, you will be able to see it under audiences. Now let's try to create another audience. You go to New Audience and select account again, and then go to next step. And now you can choose whatever you want to create. For example, you can create a list for new users only or for returning users. You also can create a list of users who visited a specific session of your site. For example, if you have cart, if it's an e-commerce shop, you can create a list for all users that visited the shopping cart, or the users who completed the goal conversion. Let's try, for example, this one, and then you can choose whatever goal you have created in your Google Analytics. I will name this list Goal Completed, and probably for remarketing, just to think what I can do with this in future, you even can use it to exclude this list. It doesn't mean you have to only target this audience. The audience list can also be excluded in one of your campaigns. So I now press saved, and let's see again what else we can create, what we can use. Go to audiences again, and now I also create one list for people who visited one specific site on my website. So in this case, you go on Edit, and page contains thanks. So you need to know what do you want to target this case, I want to create a new list for all people who have seen the confirmation page, so the thank you page, and then apply, and then I can say membership duration in the last 30 days or maybe in the last 540 days, and then I name it thanks 540 days, for example. Okay, this is now done. Now we can go back to Adwords and create our first remarketing campaign. Let's create a new display campaign or a new remarketing campaign by using display network only. I will skip this step as you probably can do this, and I'm gonna focus on creating remarketing campaign only. So now we have remarketing campaign, and we now can create a new ad group, so we can retarget all people, all visitors of our website in the last 540 days. So users, or we call it all users 540. Then you need to put a bit here, and then you can choose interests and remarketing, and here you're gonna choose remarketing lists. So this is where we find our remarketing lists from our Google Analytics account. So just choose it, all users 30 days, or yeah, you remember we also created those two, goal completed and thanks, but we don't want to touch them right now, so just choose all users 30 days and then save. Then Adwords will take you to the next step where you're gonna create new ad for your remarketing campaign. You can use a text ad or image ad. I will just skip this step for now. So this is done now. Your new remarketing campaign targeting users actually only the 30 days who visited your website in the last 30 days. And just one last thing that I mentioned before, you probably want to exclude some users from retargeting ads, and I'm gonna show you how you do this. So you wanna exclude the people who have already converted, who visited your thank you page. So remember, we have created new remarketing lists, and we called it contacted, right? So we're gonna exclude this remarketing lists from your campaign. So under the tab display network and then interest in remarketing, on the left hand side you will find campaign audience exclusions. So just click on it here, and now you will be able to select what you're gonna exclude. So select category, this is again remarketing list, and then we want to exclude the people who have completed the goal, who have already registered or whatever. So we don't want to target them or retarget them again. Now save, and it's all done.
There we go. This is how you create remarketing audiences in Google Analytics. If you like this video, please leave your comments here, share with your friends, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us on thinkbigonline.com.